Jai Baba. I completed my automobile engineering course when I was staying with Baba at Manzilameen, Bombay. I got my driving license there. After getting the license, Baba gave me one of his lockets and said that I must put that locket on always throughout my life, day and night, and particularly when I drive a car. And I should always mention his name. That I have been doing continuously up till now. At Manzilameen, Baba had an old car, overland, which I drove there for Baba. After that, when Baba left Manzilameen and came and settled down at Meherabad, I had the good fortune of driving Baba many a times with Mandali, male Mandali, female Mandali, and many a times Baba alone, myself, in the car. On such occasions, I was very happy and to be with Baba alone in the car. Baba used to sit on the front seat with me and talk to me. He used to ask me questions of myself, my family, my future, and he used to like my driving very much. On the way, he would pat me on the back or kiss me or give me his hand for me to kiss. If there was any silence between us two while driving, all of a sudden he would ask me, "What are you thinking?" So I had to say whatever I was thinking, whether I was thinking of Baba or whether I was thinking of business or household affairs or anything. So Baba always used to tell me, "You don't worry, you have left everything on me, obey me, love me, and I'll see that everything goes well with you in future." Many a time he even spoke to me, see that I am the fortunate to drive him alone many a times. I drove him to Bombay, to Pune, to Panchgani, to Mahabaleshwar, to Nasik, and many other places. When I used to drive him with female Mandali, there used to be a screen between the front and the rear seat. Baba used to sit with me on the front seat and the female Mandali used to sit behind. Female Mandali, by female Mandali I mean Mehra, Mani and the rest. Once I drove them to Bombay, and in proper Bombay, Baba allowed me to talk and many a times Baba used to tell me I am the fortunate to drive him in my car with Mandali and many a times alone. Once I took Baba and the female Mandali to Bombay, and at Bombay, though the screen was between the front and the back seat, Baba allowed me to talk aloud and explain all the different places in Bombay so that the female Mandali could see. Baba was always with me on the front seat and I used to talk and give an account of different landmarks of Bombay. Now, once in Pune, Baba and myself went alone and Baba had some work. He finished his work and we were both alone coming. His patting on my back or putting his hand on my head was such delightful and happiness that I cannot express in words. And that was the greatest pleasure of my life, to have him always alone in the car. Many a times Baba and Mandali used to come to Sarosh cinema for pictures in those days. So Vilu used to drive Baba and the female Mandali, and I used to drive the Mandali. We used to give them a special morning show when there was no audience at all. And at that time, even Villu could drive Baba and the Mandali right to the top on the hill and bring them back. Many Baba lovers, many a times expressed, and nearby Mandali also, that Baba was very happy always with my driving, and he considered me to be the best driver for Baba. Once Elizabeth Norina were to go to Pune for a lecture, and from Meherabad I drove them to Pune. Baba, before leaving, told me at Meherabad that I should drive as fast as I can. And he instructed Elizabeth and Norina not to talk to me while driving. When Baba told me to drive as fast as I could, I, without any mental reservation, drove as fast as I could, and I reached from Meherabad to Pune in hour and 15 minutes. At the bridge, Bun Garden Bridge, when I just tried to turn, my neck got stiff. And Elizabeth and Norina appreciated my driving very much and told me that I had exactly, literally followed Baba's instructions in this respect. After the lecture tour was over, we came back and Baba asked me, I said, yes Baba, I followed your orders and drove them very, very fast, and we reached Pune in 1 hour and 15 minutes. Baba was very happy. Now in 1954, Baba wanted to give a mass darshan in Ahmednagar. Before that, he had been to Hamirpur, Nauranga, Vellore, Kubur, all over the places for mass darshan. And Baba came back, and at one of the meetings at Meherabad, Baba said, you people in Nagar don't do anything, and see all over the world, here wherever I go, there are large number of gatherings and mass darshan programs are arranged. So I got a bit annoyed, and I said, yes Baba, you give me time and I arrange a mass darshan program in Ahmednagar. He gave me time. What I did the whole thing, arranged the whole thing very constitutionally. I worked out a reception committee, taking some town people also, and we formed a committee, had a meeting. Adi, myself, Bal Nathu, and several others from the town. At that time, the mayor of the town was someone else. He and the other VIPs of the town got ourselves formed into a committee. Yeah. And we went around the whole of the district, making a big propaganda for Baba's mass darshan program. And our efforts were very successful. After going around the whole district, I was convinced that people will be definitely coming. We arranged a date, advertised the date, and this is the place we are now, that is called Wadia Park, where a mass darshan was given. The place known as the Wadia Park. So the mass darshan program was fixed up here. In 1954, about 25 Westerners had come who were put up at Meher retreat on the hill, and they also attended this mass darshan program. This is the pavilion where Baba sat along with the Westerners and other town people. A big shamiana was erected. On my right is the pavilion, which was nicely decorated, and Baba's chair was put there. Baba, the Westerners, and many other town VIPs occupied the pavilion. In front of the pavilion, a big shamiana was erected for all the Baba lovers and the other people who were coming for the darshan. After taking Baba around on the top of the car, and when we were going home, Baba was very, very much pleased. All the Westerners were very pleased seeing such a big crowd who had turned up to take Baba's darshan. And like that, the mass darshan program ended at about 7:30 or 8 in the evening, and it was with Baba's grace, it was very successful, and Baba was very happy about it. Jai Baba. Where I am standing is my works known as Sarosh Motor Works. When I finished my tenure of stay with Baba at Manzil Amin, Baba asked me to start a motor workshop and motor business in Ahmednagar. And so I started this motor business in Ahmednagar, and this is the place where I achieved my success in business. It was all Baba's doing. Baba asked me to start the motor business, and accordingly started. It was a joint venture with my father, my uncle being the main partners, myself, Adi's brother Rustam, and my brother Dinshaw. Originally, we had General Motors dealership of Chevrolet, Pontiac, Buick, etc. And now we are representing the Ambassador cars, Hindustan trucks, and Lambretta scooters. I would now like to go and show you the place where, at Baba's instructions, I built the Ahmednagar Center. This is the place where Baba's center has been built. Baba was after me to build a center for a very long time. This place originally was my junkyard. All my scraps and motor parts were put here. And I used to tell Baba that I shall do it, and every time he used to remind me. But one night, in the sleep, I may have had a dream or a vision, but I saw Baba telling me that unless I build this center, I shall be ruined. So I immediately started building the center the next day, and it was completed in record time. And it was Baba who performed himself by coming from Meherabad, the opening ceremony and cutting the tape of this center. And since then, this center is going on very well with all the Baba lovers in Ahmednagar. The outside Baba lovers who come to Ahmednagar, they visit Adi's office and they also visit this center. Jai Baba.